re-education camps are coming to America? Or are they already here? Just when you thought that gas prices were the worst of your worries, now this. Past couple days in the news, I've been doing some research on a certain topic, and that is a re-education camp designed by the United States Army for American citizens and people abroad. Now, at first the Army didn't say anything about this. They weren't going to speak about it. They're keeping their mouth shut. They're just going to let the internet news broadcasters just run with it. Well, we started digging deeper, and we found the evidence that these camps were already here, for one, and for two, they were planning to use them against the civilian public of the United States. Just yesterday, in an article from the intelhub.com, a civilian intelligence agency, written by Paul Joseph Watson of Infowars.com, they actually had an interview with, let me find out who it was with, the Fort Leonard Wood Public Affairs Director, Tiffany Wood. Provided them with their first official announcement that the re-education camps were real, that the manual was real, the PDF file was real, and the only thing that they tried to say was that these camps were not meant for the civilian public of the United States, that they're meant for detainees in Afghanistan and other countries. Well, if you read the document, and I believe it is on page, I'm going to put the document, the PDF file document link in the description box below, so you'll be able to find it, along with some other links, so you could go ahead and look at this information for yourself. But let me find this real quick. I'm not sure what page it's on, but it says the manual details how prisoners will be identified by their social security number. This is another confirmation stating that these re-education camps are meant for the civilian public of the United States. Whether they use it in Afghanistan or other countries is neither here nor there. The fact that they said social security numbers, which is only a number used within the United States, this automatically portrays and confirms the fact that these camps, these re-education camps, were meant for the civilian public of the United States. Now, they also talk about forced labor inside these camps. They're talking about how they are looking to detain militia members, anybody who is against what the government tries to force out as their new rules. You will be detained until you are re-educated. Okay? Now these are the fancy words that they're using to try and make you believe that this is for your own good, that nothing bad will happen to you as long as you get re-educated. You will be released. But they don't tell you in the open, but they tell you in the manual that I will put in the description box below, this PDF file. They do tell you that if a detainee is not re-educated in the time that they want you to be re-educated in, you will be exterminated. Now, yesterday I talked about the Fukushima reactor number 4 and how all these other worries are nothing to worry about. What if, now this is my what if they let reactor number 4 explode? And cesium-137, 85 times greater than Chernobyl, comes over to the United States and they say, the only way for you to be safe is to come with us to these camps where we can re-educate you and keep you safe from the cesium-137 that's coming over our country. Think about it. And it's not like these buildings are new. It's not like they're just building them now. These camps have been here for a very long time. The re-education camps have been renamed. They used to be called FEMA camps. They are still ran by FEMA, the United States Army, and the United States government. Now, if you think that what I'm saying is just a bunch of hot air, I'm giving you the links in the description box below so you can educate yourself and you can understand that what we are talking about is for real. On page 284 of this manual, it describes how malcontents, rabble-rousers, trained agitators, and political officers who may attempt to organize resistance or create disturbance within the IR facility are to be confined in isolated enclosures to deny them access to the general population. Might be big words for some people, but what they're saying is, if you will go against the U.S. government law that they put out from now on, you will go to this re-education camp. Now, the document also makes clear that the internment facility is not only a re-education camp, but also a forced labor camp. Page 277 of the manual states, detainees constitute a significant labor force of skilled and unskilled individuals. These individuals should be employed to the fullest extent possible in work that is needed to construct, manage, perform administrative functions for and maintain the internment facility. Now, on page 69 of the manual, notes in a section called Detainee Processing Technique that prisoners should first have their weapons confiscated before silence is guaranteed by methods to prevent detainees from communicating with one another or making audible clamor. Silence uncooperative detainees by muffling them with a soft, clean cloth tied around their mouths and fastened at the backs of their heads. Now, with all this said, I'm going to let you make your own conclusion of the re-education camps, the FEMA camps that have already been here for years. The Army and the United States government are finally telling us that yes, we have been right all along, and these camps are real, and these camps are for U.S. citizens. In stores now, pick up Patriots, a novel of survival and the coming collapse by James Wesley Rawls. You can pick this up at Amazon.com, Target, or Barnes & Nobles. Also, pick up the book Holding Your Ground, Preparing for Defense If It All Falls Apart by Joe Nobody. And you can pick this up at Amazon.com or the website www.holdingyourground.com. This is Courage Over Fear. As always, stay safe, be safe, and prep while you can.